2 years ago, Edelman, the communication agency, working for Merrild Kaffe, came up with the idea of creating a campaign for lonely elderly people in Latvia. The idea was to visit them in their homes and give them coffee. The aim of this charity event was to create an emotional bond with consumers between the Merrild brand and its major values: togetherness, warmth, and quality. The event was designed to involve both loyal and potential Merrild customers. During the campaign, no money was asked to be donated. The campaign was designed so that as more Merrild coffee packs were bought, more elderly people received visits. 2 cups from each Merrild coffee pack purchased accumulated in a fund that later provided coffee packs for the elderly. Merrild Coffee then donated these coffee packs to the elderly, and Red Cross employees and volunteers delivered the coffee to elderly people in Latvia by visiting them in their homes. The most important aspect of this event was not the gift. It was the time spent together with the elderly people. A conversation with true sincerity, stressing the importance and value of interaction between people. After a successful campaign in 2009, Edelman had to face a new challenge. The agency was entrusted with providing a new campaign for 2010 as well. It was highly important to retain the style and spirit of the previous event, to make the campaign original and unique, and to address and get a wider audience more involved in the event. The agency conducted research to make sure the campaign met the requirements and expectations of the target audience, active women aged 25 to 45 with medium to high incomes. 76% of the women surveyed supported the idea of visiting lonely elderly people and giving them coffee as a gift. Activities. Several short videos were made that focused on the special charisma and value of elderly people. These videos contained flashes of memories, life lessons, and the most memorable of emotions, which were posted on the internet. 6 essays about old age were also made to address the audience in an emotional and heartfelt way. The unveiling of these essays took place at the Satori bookshop in parallel with poetry readings. There was an application on the social networking site dragium.lv in which a photo contest of elderly people's portraits was held. This served as an indirect way of addressing the audience. Voting for the best photo was one method of making the circle of people aware of the campaign even wider. To give people a chance to become involved in the campaign, it was possible to register a relative or friend to be visited by filling out a form on dragium.lv or on the homepage of the campaign, labdarības.lv. At the same time, traditional strategies were implemented to report on the progress of the campaign and to inform others about visiting elderly people, as well as to provide feedback from the audience. These strategies included press releases, cooperation with the TV program Biz Taboo, communication through Twitter, announcing the winners of the photo contest, and providing prizes. At the same time, the audience was addressed directly. Everyone who suggested visiting an elderly person and left their contact information received an email or SMS informing them that a visit had been made and thanking them for participating in the campaign. The results: double the previous year. During the campaign, 897,272 cups of coffee were collected, and 21,600 elderly people were visited by the Latvian Red Cross, twice the previous year's number. With the amount of coffee donated to elderly people this year totaling 5,540 kilograms, one person could drink a cup of coffee every hour for 100 years, or spend 50 years talking to their best friend over a cup of coffee. The application on dragium.lv was visited by 100,000 registered users, while 246 users uploaded a photo to the photo contest. The most popular photo got 1,913 votes. Users suggested 393 elderly people for a visit. Overall, 65% of the population noticed the campaign entitled, "We Remember You." 89.7% of the target audience, who were women, who noticed this campaign were Latvians, and 64% were Russian-speaking. The campaign succeeded in building a very strong association with the Merrild brand. 82% of those who noticed the campaign knew it was sponsored by Merrild. The campaign created an emotional bond with the brand's major values, togetherness and warmth. We had a great time. Mrs. Anna is a very nice person. She tells all about her life. We sat down, had a cup of coffee, and talked a bit. It was really nice. And Mrs. Anna is turning 101 in April, so we'll have to visit her again.